And here comes our winner of the 2015 River Run, Luis Orta, with a time of 50 minutes and 55 seconds. Followed by last year's winner, Dustin Emmerich, with a time of 52:02.
All right, so congratulations on completing. You come in second. How was the course today?
It was pretty nice. Same as last year, just in reverse, I guess.
I would say, did that factor in at all?
No. I guess the last few miles were hillier than they were last year, but other than that, not at all.
And then, obviously, you avoided the rain until the very end. Was the wind a factor at all today?
The wind was pretty strong the whole race. I kind of wish it was raining, though.
And how about you? The wind a factor today?
I noticed it a little bit, yeah.
Congratulations on finishing. How was the course today?
Thank you so much. It was nice. I thought it was laid out well. I got a little confused in the park, but there was a camper who was able to point me in the right direction.
Now, you got across the finish line just as the rain had gotten started. Was that a factor at all? Did it do any harm to your time?
I think I was almost done at that point. I ran Boston a month ago, and so this is a nice little treat from that.
And before the rain set in, a little wind. Was that a problem?
Yes. I mean, wind at any point in any race is a problem, but I had some tall guys in front of me for a good part of the race, so at least in the early parts, that helped.
Congratulations on finishing. What did you think of the course?
I like the course. I didn't expect it to be so hilly right at the end, but it's good for training. I use this run as a training run just to mix things up a little bit and have people to run with.
Now, it started to rain there towards the end before you got across the finish line, but there was some wind today. Was that a factor in how you performed?
I think if you're a smart racer, it's not that big of a deal. I just kind of tucked in behind some guys, and they helped me out.
Thanks a lot, and congratulations.
Thank you.
And Kurt, Jim had mentioned earlier that this part of the race here about halfway through is really the heart of this race. Expand on that a little bit more, if you would.
Yes, it's really fun to see the elite guys up there laying down these blistering paces and with their awesome athletic ability and all the training they do. But the true heart of the race to me is everyone else, because these are your everyday working people that are out there, and there's all kinds of stories. I guarantee you each one of these people has a story to tell, how they got there. This could be the first time they've ever done something this big, and it will be something that they never forget. They could have lost 100 pounds or 20 pounds or 5 pounds and been able to do this, and this just is what gives life to the whole race, any race actually.
All right, and Drew, can you recall your first race? I know you've been doing this for a while, but that feeling you get after accomplishing a feat like these runners are doing today for some of them.
Oh yeah, my first race, I have to admit, I was really nervous. Didn't know what I was going to do or how I was going to get to the finish line. Didn't know how to train for it, and after I got out there and got going, my nerves kind of settled down, and I crossed the finish line, and I was happy. And that kind of started a crazy chain of events where I kept getting out and going after a little longer distance or just enjoying them.
And now, speaking of training, Jim, people don't just wake up one morning and go, I'm going to do the River Run today. There's obviously a lot of training that goes into it. Talk about that a little bit. How much training goes into doing a race like this?
Well, this isn't just like any 5K you go out and run. This is 10 miles. I mean, you got to get out and prepare. You got to get with groups and run with each other, and they help each other get out the door.
A lot of runners have been training all winter and spring in anticipation of this race. We recently caught up with River Run training coordinator Sherry Kirkpatrick.
My name is Sherry Kirkpatrick. I've been running and cycling and swimming for a long time, probably most consistently when I hit 40. Well, I run with a large group of people all year long, and I guess they had heard that I run a large group of people. They contacted me and asked me if I would be interested in running the River Run group. So I said yes immediately. I put a lot of hard work into planning routes all year round for people. I gain the most enjoyment of in the morning when I show up and I have a ton of people there ready to run. And it's just being around a lot of people that have the same interests, and there's just nothing that makes me happier than see a whole crowd of people running. One of my most favorite moments was probably in the 90s. I didn't run consistently then. However, I had a friend that asked me to do the river run with her. And I remember the first time running across that bridge and seeing hundreds of heads bobbing up and down. And I think in that moment is when I got the clarity of just, this is what I want to do. I want to be part of this as often as I can. I ran the river run a couple times, probably again in the 90s. So I was very excited when they brought it back last year. I did run the river run training group last year also. So I got to see a lot of people that trained with me accomplish their run, some for the first time and some that just celebrated in the fact that the river run was back. I have lots of words of encouragement. I think certainly for me personally, my 40s were a lot easier on me than my 50s, but I never give up. I never stop trying. I never stop training. I think we have to be defined by what we can do, not what we can't do. And I think any time that I have one person go across that finish line that has been part of the training with us, then my job's done. So I just encourage anyone to just get out and try. There's so many people that are there to support you.